A house doesn't just appear out of nowhere.
But we wouldn't build a house for no one to live in.
So you're saying it just popped into existence?
What I'm saying is that no one has ever lived in that house, and it doesn't make sense that we built it for no reason.
And it's not possible you're just forgetting who lived there.
Do you remember anyone?
Well, no.
Exactly.
I'm gonna find out what's going on.
This is Epsilon, Audiolog 1. It is 4 weeks BK. I've officially decided to take on the case of House 31. It just hasn't been sitting right with me. Everyone has a different story. Some people say it's always been there, some say it just appeared recently, but most people think it looks familiar. I know it looks familiar. Something deep inside my mind is screaming that there is something important about this house. I plan to figure out what that is. I've got 3 interviews lined up. One of them is with Abel. Took a whole lot of convincing for them to even give me the time of day, but hopefully someone will have something. A house doesn't just appear out of nowhere. I gotta keep telling myself that. This is Audiolog 2. It is 26 days BK. Please state your name for the log.
Abraham.
Abraham, tell me everything you know about House 31. Even if it seems irrelevant, what do you remember from the night it appeared?
I had just finished talking to Tareem in the library and was heading home. You know, preparations have been extensive recently, so the days have been long and I just wanted to wind down. As I was walking home, I suddenly heard a noise, and I wasn't sure where it...
What did it sound like?
Right, every detail. It sounded like almost a low cracking sound, like a large block of stone being broken into, but very deep, like a distant thunder. I just remember having no idea what could have made such a sound.
Interesting. Do you remember what happened after?
I walked outside and saw, well, the house. I was so lost as to what I was looking at. I had never seen it before.
What did you do then?
I went in, of course. I mean, what else do you do when a house shows up out of nowhere? I don't remember it exceptionally well, though. It almost feels like a dream. But the interior was completely normal. It looked lived in, just like all our other houses do. It's a perfect replica. I have a hard time believing it just appeared out of nowhere, but I don't know why it would be there otherwise.
Nothing interesting about the interior?
No, not really. It just looked like any other home, except no one lives in it.
So why do you think it exists? A house doesn't just appear for no reason.
I don't know. It could be some elaborate prank, but someone would have to construct it in a day without being noticed, which I doubt.
Is there any chance it was a spell?
No. No one has access to the library besides me and Tareem, and he should have no reason to make a house appear.
Shouldn't or doesn't?
He does not.
You're sure Tareem wouldn't do that?
Yes, he's far too busy with Abel. Have you spoken to Lang?
I plan to.
Don't expect much.
I won't. Thank you for your time, Father.
Good luck.
This is Epsilon, Audiolog 3. It is 20 days, BK. Please state your names for the audio log.
I am Tareem. This is Abel.
Abel? Alright. Tell me everything you know about House 31. Even if it seems irrelevant, what do you remember from the night it happened? Or anything at all?
Well, we wouldn't build a house for no one to live in, though I will say it does feel strangely familiar. But it does look like all of our other houses, so maybe I'm just confounding them. I really think there's nothing to it. You ask me, it's just a practical joke someone played.
Abel?
Yes?
He doesn't know anything. He's far too busy to be paying attention to matters like these. You should know as well as anyone how strict his duties are.
Right, of course. Where were you then, Tareem, on the night of the appearance?
I had just finished speaking to Abraham in the library. I was locking it for the night and was going to meet with Lang before returning to Abel. I don't remember seeing anything unusual. I met with Lang, and then I returned.
And Abel, where were you?
Where he always is, at home.
The tree.
The tree?
Yes, the window of his house has a great view of the trees in the village. I personally don't think they're all that pleasant, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Abel?
Yes.
Okay. If you can, Tareem, you mentioned that House 31 feels familiar. What makes you say that?
I'm not sure, honestly. I can't place it. Of course, it looks like all the other houses in the village. Personally, I haven't really gone inside for more than a few moments. I was just curious. It looks lived in. A pretty elaborate setup if you ask me, but there's no member of the village who claims they've seen it before.
Ianius.
What?
What?
It's Ianius's home.
Who's Ianius?
My brother. He's gone.
You're...
Ridiculous. Abel, you're an only child. What are you saying?
It's all my fault. He told me
I'm
how...
sorry, but we have to leave. I don't know what's gotten into it.
Abel, wait.
My apologies, Epsilon, but there's nothing else we can tell you. Do you know any Ennius?
No, but...
Neither do I, nor does Abel. If the vessel had a brother, you'd think the chief or I would know about it. We'll be going now.
I should have seen that one coming. Potential. This is Epsilon, audio log 4. It is 10 days BK. Please state your name for the audio log.
Lang. My name is Lang.
Lang, tell me everything you know about House 31. Even if it seems irrelevant, what do you remember from the night it appeared?
It's the house that appeared.
Yes.
I haven't yet been inside it, only seen it from the outside. As I'm sure you can tell, it looks exactly like a house we'd have built for one of our own.
But no one lives in it.
So it seems.
Where were you on the night it appeared?
I was here, in my house, not doing anything out of the ordinary.
Did you see anything, hear anything?
No.
Well, why do you think it exists?
I know just as much as you do.
Father seems to think it's a prank of some sort.
No one has any reason to build up a house like that, nor the time to make it look so lived in. It's likely a spell at work.
A spell?
There are spells that can create, and there's spells that can cause people to forget. Someone would have been caught if this was simply made by hand. It's almost surely a spell.
Are you saying Father did this himself?
I don't know what he gets up to now. If he felt it appropriate to erect a house out of nowhere, I have no doubt he could do it. The spells in the library are more than sufficient.
You've seen inside the library?
Before you were initiated, I used to have access to the library. Abraham and I both. I know what the spells are like, and I have no doubt this is their work.
Why did you lose access to the library?
It's none of your business.
Oh, sorry. Wait, you've seen the spells?
Yes, I've seen a few.
So it's plausible that you could use them yourself.
I mean, yes, but...
So you could have also caused a house to appear.
Wait, what? No. I mean, sure, in the theory, but why would I do such a thing?
To get back at Father? Maybe you're still smarting about how he removed access to the library and you...
No, I'm not. I did not. I have no reason to do such a thing. What would that even accomplish?
I'm not sure.
Are we finished?
I suppose so. Actually, one thing. Did you know a Ianius?
Who?
Abel claims the house belonged to his brother, Ianius, but Tareem says it's nonsense.
Well, of course he would. He treats the vessel like a child.
But you don't know an Ianius?
No, but let me check something. Get out of my house.
Sorry?
Could you step out for a second?
Why?
I'll explain it after.
I guess so.
Ianius.
Yes.
I don't know the name, but I may have known him. Just over a month ago in my journal, I have a record of a conversation I had with one of our brothers. His name isn't mentioned, and it could be unrelated, but he told me he has something important to tell me and he needs help.
Who is he?
I have no idea. I have no memory of such a conversation. It only exists in writing.
So,
A spell. It could be that my memory was wiped. All our memories were. A brother was swallowed by the void.
Eanius?
Could be.
But how does Abel remember then?
I'm not sure, but I...
Epsilon!
What are you doing here?
Epsilon, I found a video. You should see it. About the house.
Show it to me. Okay, sorry. Say that again?
I said something isn't right about this summoning. Everyone insists that this is what we have to do, and that the king will help all of us, but we don't know that. I know my brother. I knew my brother, and he would never have wanted this. And look what they've done to him.
What is your fear here?
I just fear that the king is not what everyone is hoping for. I fear that the king doesn't have any desire to help any of us. And I fear that I'm losing my brother.
It's completely fair to have some anxiety around this whole thing, but I'm afraid I'm not seeing a ton of the evidence to support any of this right now.
Look, I don't have any proof, okay? But you have to believe me when I say this. I know my brother. Abel may seem like he's fine, that he's just focusing on the preparations, but deep down he's scared. Deep down he knows something is wrong. He's just too scared to say anything about it. He can't tell us. He definitely can't tell Father.
I have no
nothing he
doubt
can do.
that you love and know your brother. I just worry that your feelings are
Look,
just...
you know what? You're right. It's all right. I just had an idea. I've thought of something. Thank you for your time, Epsilon. I really should go, but thank you.
Okay, see you.
Bye.